Hey guys, welcome to the season finale of Series 1 of the Roma. We're going to kick it off here with some game up against Inter Milan in the Coppa Italia semi-finals. As you can see, we are currently leading the first leg 5-1 on aggregate scoreline. So we're going to sim this one with our first team here, and we should get a victory in this one because obviously we're 5-3 up. It would take a massive monumental loss for us to lose here and end up going out, but the sim result is going to be a 3-1 win of Ronaldo and Tammy Abraham scoring goals. Good to see that. Okay, our next game against AC Milan in the Serie A is kind of a one that we don't really need to play, but I'm going to play the highlights of this one. And the reason why I'm playing the highlights, I'm going to rotate the team quickly as well because we have our Europa League semi-final after this, so we need to rest our first team for this. And we probably should, we're going to start Bove and Modric in midfield. And Bove, he's high rated as a centre mid, but he can play CDM as well. Just noticing that he's got like low stamina in this team. Let's check their stamina as well. 89 for him, so we can technically start Cristante. It's only a couple of days away, so I'd rather start Cristante in CDM, and then we can bring on Bove if we need to. But in terms of the rest of the team, El Shaarawy for Spinazzola or Zalewski. What's Zalewski's stamina? 86. And yeah, we're going to start with a Spinazzola. 100%, and then anyone on the bench as a start, maybe Korsdorp can come with us, I don't know. Ryan Turkey can come with us, actually. Not sure I said his name like that. Ryan Turkey can come with us. And then on the bench, we're going to take Bruno with us. And Enrique, we're going to give Enrique a chance as well. We haven't really seen much of him so far. Well, we haven't seen anything of him, actually. I don't think I've used him in a play game. But anybody else's stamina in the first team is quite low. I mean, Tammy Abraham's stamina is quite low. Maybe Bruno could play striker -2. And maybe Belotti could play. I don't. You know what? No. What we'll do. I'll be taking him off at some point in the game just to save his stamina. But in terms of the rest of the team, the stamina should be good for the game coming up. So the team should be all right. But we're going to get into this game. Going to play the highlights up against AC Milan. Sorry, in the Stadio Olimpico. Let's get into this one up against a very good AC Milan team. They've got Alphonso Davies, as we know, and Lester Tomori as well. Gerard Moreno, De Keita. But they are fourth in the league and quite a way behind us. So we're going to get into this one, play the highlights, and hopefully get the victory here. Okay, so the first highlight goes to AC Milan here in the 21st minute with a corner kick here. Let's see if we can defend this one. We should be able to defend this one, I'd say. But I just realised the fact I press highlights means I can't make substitutions myself, which is kind of stupid when you think about it. I should be able to, manage the team still, but I hope that's in the next, in EAFC 24. And Mancini blocks that shot there from De Keita. Let us see it, but Milan on the attack here in their 39th. Clearly trying to get a win here up against us. Not sure what the result was earlier in the season. I think we beat them. It would make sense if we beat them, judging the fact we're higher at the table. But Ndiko, very good defending there. I wanted to declare it, but he decided to just take it out instead. Just control it. But Zalewski on the ball here. What can we do here? This is our first attack of the game. Zalewski passing Daka. Abraham obviously playing highlights. Don't really have the control of the game like I would in a normal just played game, you know what I mean? I can't really create chances like I would in a played game with this because it's just set up differently, and I think the formation might have changed as well because they change it all the time in played. And when you play the highlights, the game just switches up your formation and where players are. But good block there from Ibanez, denied him of a goal there. And now in the 66th, we have an attack here. I mean, I will take a 0-0 draw, but now I said that I'm probably going to get an 81-0 loss, but passing Daka now. Driving with the ball, Patson Daka to get a strike away. Patson Daka puts it wide, and that's where he doesn't start. He's still not clinical enough to start in the team over Ronaldo or Tammy Abraham. And Messi Asciuni here, denied by Mancini, and we get one more attack here in the 84th. Let's see if we can get a win here. We get Awa, Celik, Cristante, Patson Daka. Abraham just. It's a 0-0 draw. I said I'd take it, but we could have got a win there easily. Let's get into the game against Leipzig in the Europa League semi-finals. Okay, now as you can see, going into the semi-finals, we picked up a quarter-final win over Liverpool just about in the end, 7-4 in the aggregate scoreline, mainly because it's FIFA and, the game it just is what it is. We're going to move on from it, but Leipzig are a team that, if you've watched this channel in the past, I don't particularly enjoy playing against them because our team is similar to what we saw in the Liverpool game. If you watched the episode as well, if you haven't watched the majority of the series and you're new to the series, go back and watch some of it and watch some of the other channel content on the channel as well. I hope you enjoy it as well. And yeah, like they're a team that just always caused me like troubles. I don't know why, but Abraham isn't fully fit for this one, so we are gonna. I mean, the thing is, I do want to use the likes of Turkey. I mean, Turkey can come with us for hour, and Bove can stay there. And I do want to see Enrique. Maybe we'll see more of him in season 2, and then Tutor as well. We'll see more of him. But I actually will put him on a bench until this morning. Actually, why not? And we're gonna get into this one now. Up against RB Leipzig. Do we play in the yellow kits up against the white kits? We have the blue shorts. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into this game and hopefully win it in the first leg. So we don't have to play the second leg, and we can just get straight into the final at the end of the episode. I'm going to reward him with number 1 next season as well. And as his shirt number, he's been absolutely incredible. As you can see already here in this game, making 3 big saves on Andrea Silva this time around though. And player that tends to score hat-tricks against me whenever I play RB Leipzig, but Dybala now looking to make a run here. Paulo Dybala. So Ronaldo in support. Is it a profitable one to find Ronaldo? Maybe a cross into Ronaldo here. Chest. Finish. It wasn't Ronaldo, it was Pellegrini actually. Pellegrini with some great composure there. The man who was number 7 at one point is now number 8. And yeah, Pellegrini with a great goal there. Man who could be the captain of the team as well. It's currently Cristante. It should be Pellegrini to be fair. But it's currently Cristante because I put Modric in the team last episode. Play a game or 2. But a great, very, very good finish there from Pellegrini. Poor defending in a way. And yeah, that's a great finish. Great composure and a great finish. Abraham, just wish the game sometimes just played it on the other foot. There's still a Szoboszlai. Obviously the transfer to Liverpool wasn't made at the time, but Meslier with a great save there. Dybala now to Cristante. Play that will cover place next season, and I can have a couple of players in mind. Zalewski, a player that's been absolutely instrumental at times in this team. And Zalewski, I mean, that is just incredible by Zalewski. I wanted, every time whenever I score a goal like that, most of the time I don't mean it, by the way. I'm trying to Strevella shot it into the far corner because it's the right thing to do in that position. Just outside the foot, around the keeper into the far corner. But the game makes you do a skill shot there, and it keeps Galashi off guard with it as well. Obviously doing this, he just stops for a second, makes him second guess what he's going to do, and then just gets the strike away in the end. And it's 2-0 here, and Leipzig are looking like a team that have troubled me in the past, but aren't going to trouble me anymore. I say that, but you never know. Because here they come. Lukas Klostermann, a German. Into Szoboszlai. Challenge there. Dani Olmo. Why is it not? Okay, yeah, there we go. I knew I was going to concede there. Won't let me select Ibanez there. In what world is Dani Olmo going to turn towards Ibanez and Ibanez just walks away? Doesn't come towards him to mark him. Just watch Ibanez there in the centre. What's going on there? I couldn't select him. I was trying to select him the whole time. I'm a conceded there. I'm actually annoyed at that. Cristante. Ronaldo. Back to Cristante. Man has got the captain's armband for this game. He feed it through to Dybala. Yes, he has done. Ronaldo. Zalewski. Cristante. Pressure here. Zalewski now. Great bit of movement there. Zalewski. Back post looking for Pellegrini. Zalewski is something special, man. I'm telling you, Zalewski is a special talent. The amount of times he's whipped at a great cross in this series so far. And Pellegrini gets himself his second goal here. Gets himself his brace here. Just watch this. A little bit of footwork there. Great bit of pace. And then a great cross and a great header by Pellegrini. And we're 3-1 up here in the first leg of the semi-finals away from home in Leipzig. Zalewski, oh, it's a great bit of play. Into Tammy Abraham, he's in now. Tammy Abraham, Trivella, far corner, there we go. That's what I tried to do last time with Zalewski. Hey, you know what, Zalewski, come here, man. I was going to celebrate with him, but Zalewski, I just don't know what to say about him, man. Other than that, he's just incredible. But it's a great pass into Tammy Abraham. And we're 4-1 up here in this game. I'm going to score as many goals as I can because I don't want to end this game too early because I know this is a season finale, and we are winning this game 4-1. But I'll play out the whole of this game, and then we'll sim the second leg because, well, if it stays like this, or we improve on the scoreline, and we are in the final. Great bit of work from Ndika there.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick.
Now we're going to give Dybala a rest.
So a personnel change then.
as well. Ronaldo will rest as well, maybe actually Abraham because he's more tired. Good save, Meslier. Oh, I was going to say good save, Meslier, but they've scored. A little bit annoying. Daka comes on. That's annoying. Mancini now. And Zalewski working well there to stop Werner. And ref is all over me here. But Zalewski with his strength. And Zalewski with an incredible through ball. To find Ronaldo. Ronaldo with his strength as well. Ronaldo shoots and Ronaldo scores. And Zalewski, man. He better be in the center. Oh, it's Pellegrini, but that deserves to be Zalewski there. Here he is. What a game from Zalewski. Might be one of the most complete performances I've seen from a player in this game. He's got assists, he's scored, he's defended. Zalewski is just incredible. I feel like we should replace him next season in the comments below, but he doesn't need to be replaced. It's absolutely incredible. He's the heartbeat of the team at times. Overlap, Pellegrini, Ronaldo, Abraham. This is an absolutely incredible play here. Abraham, Pellegrini. Oh, it's not a goal. Zalewski. Oh, I thought for a second it was going to just drive by Zalewski there. Well, roll by him, I should say. Now we need to get the ball forward again. Just so one more attack maybe. Cherky is flawed there, but it's a clean challenge and we're through to the final clearly. It's a 5-2 win. Zalewski with I need to find out what his rating is, man. I need to show it because his performance. I mean, Meslier had an absolutely incredible performance as well. I think we're forgetting about that. The amount of saves he made in this game. But Zalewski, where is he? Yeah, man of the match, deserved 3 assists on 1 goal, 9.3. Okay, now we are with the second leg up against RB Leipzig. I'm just going to sim here because our next game is the final home game of the season where we are going to wrap up the Serie A title, I believe, as well. We're going to get the title celebrations there, so we're going to play that one. But the final is either going to be against Bayern Munich or Atletico Madrid. I'm not sure who it's going to be yet, so we're going to sim this game here and just get ourselves in the final first. And the result is going to be let's find out, it's going to be a 2-1 win with Dybala and El Shaarawy scoring, coming on and scoring in the 45th minute. Hopefully Abraham didn't get taken off for a serious injury, because that would be bad for us. But yeah, we've got a 2-1 win, and we're through to the final of the Europa League. Okay, before we get into the Coppa Italia final, I thought I'd show you how the league standings currently looks like. We're just in the game against Sassuolo. I thought I had to play to win the league title, but I realised that mathematically it's still possible for Juventus to win the title, even if I won that game, which we did. We beat Sassuolo, I believe, 3-1 in the end? It was 3-1. I simmed the game. I think Daka scored twice and then Cherky scored a goal. That's nice to see. But I can see Juventus in second place. We're actually only 4 points behind us, so they can get 6 points. Obviously, finish top of the table if we draw both games and lose one game or whatever. You know what I mean? It's mathematically possible for them to win the title. Which for a while it was AC Milan who was second place, so it's kind of weird that they've dropped down. But Juventus have done great to get back to where they are in second place. We'll get to where they are in second place, I should say. And we took on Genoa, then they took on Fiorentina, and it actually could be a spicy ending of the season because the final game of the season for both teams is Roma v Juventus away at the Allianz Arena, meaning that we could win the league title depending on the Fiorentina result against Juventus in their stadium. But before that, we had to take on Atalanta, who I don't know where they were in the league. I can't even remember where they were. I didn't even look. We're going to get into the final here. Obviously, give Pellegrini the captain's armband because he is the captain of the team IRL, so that's why that is that. Daka got sent off in that game. I think he picked up a yellow card, so that's why he can't play this one. We'll take Bruno with us for this one. So I've promoted a bunch of youth academy players. These are all some great talents that we have. I'm going to loan them all out. We actually currently have Martino already confirmed to go out on loan. And players like Kamara and Karstop are going to be sold next season. They're guaranteed to be gone already. Karstop is going to Newcastle and Kamara is going to Leverkusen, simply because Kamara is being sold in real life and Karstop is on the verge of being sold in real life due to a fallout with Jose Mourinho. And we're just going to get into this game. Obviously, cup final. Obviously, we could win the domestic double and technically the treble in the first season, which is absolutely mental. I'm going to start waffling now and get into this game at Atalanta Stadium, or maybe just depending on whatever stadium we're in, depending on whatever stadium the final gets played in Italy. And let's get into this one and hopefully win the Coppa Italia. I'm scoring so many in the Dortmund series with Royce. Right now it's kind of a bit dire. Zalewski looking for Dybala. Okay, well, Zalewski once again scores. We score from a cross from Zalewski, but powered at Dybala this time at the end of it. A player that you don't expect to win a header, but He creeped in there. Defence didn't know about him. No one really called and told whoever to clear it, and they're just going to let it go across them. And Dybala creeps in and heads into the back of the net. Ronaldo now. Oh, he's gone random. Ronaldo. Okay, that was meant for Zalewski, but we move. Zalewski now. Out wider, another Zalewski cross. Headed in by Ronaldo. Honestly, Zalewski, the greatest crosser in football. Honestly, he's the best. Forget James Ward-Prowse. Forget, I don't even know, Reece James. Forget Trent Alexander-Arnold. Zalewski is the guy. 2 crosses, 2 goals. I mean, it's poor goalkeeping, but we'll take it. Evan Ndika, oh, yeah, no, you're not, are you? You bald-headed fraud of a referee. That ain't a pen.
Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being
Are you
shown
serious, man? Is this should run into Ndika? It's a part of Meslier. Oh, I was going to go bottom right as well. Oh, scored. Not it in this game. And it wasn't even a pen. Now they're going to go high pressing and get another goal fairly quickly, I imagine. Yeah, there we go. Won't be surprised at the end of this clip here they score. There you go. If I just run in a straight line there, I'm in behind there because Joachim Mailer's movement there was actually to open up the run into the back, or into the back line, but into Dybala for a second time from Zalewski, and it's 3, or 3-2. 2 for Dybala, 3 assists for Zalewski from crosses alone in this game. He is the guy. Like, I literally knew about the start of this career, this guy was going to be incredible for us. I just had a feeling about Zalewski. He's an incredible talent, and a great touch there from Dybala, and a good finish. Why? Oh, cover the gap. Oh my god, people just return to their positions. Oh, what is that goal? Why did people just not return to their positions? Like Spinazzola was playing centre back then, and Ndika just went, you know, I'm going to stay at left back, and then Spinazzola returns to left back, and Ndika just stays there. Look at him. And what's he doing? And yeah, and the best thing was, it wasn't even pen. Ever since then, my team just forgot how to defend. We just forgot how to be a referee from the start, from the get-go. Oh no! Oh, just.
With couldn't hang on to the ball. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Oh, that's a perfect time for a ball. Nadi, you better score. Get the ball. I'm not fucking losing this game. Sorry for the language, but. Bala, okay, he just didn't move the ball.
One advantage with them. Referee says play on. Mario Pasalic. An incisive pass. And a goal! To put them in front. Real drama here. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. It's the ultimate AI.
And he whips it in.
Go on the baller. Put the game to bed. I mean, I say put the game to bed. It should have been put to bed like 8 years ago. But, you know. For a second I thought it was going to miss. 6-5, man. Do I concede to score 6? No. Do I score? God, I can't even speak. Do I deserve to score 6? No. Do I deserve to concede 5? No.
This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and it's a great finish.
I don't mind conceding. Like, it's just the way that the game makes you concede. It makes no sense. It's not like, oh, we're going to play some nice quick football, get round you with some nice playing football. It's going to, oh, you're going to bounce the ball off my player. I'm going to put in a perfect challenge. I'm going to skip past my player somehow. And then it's going to end up in the back of the net, even though my goalkeeper should have saved it. Why is the timer going so slow?
Doesn't want to lose his cool here.
Dan, yes, don't lose it. Oh, no, you're kidding me.
Oh, this is looking promising. What a save.
Meslier.
And there goes the
Meslier. You see, this
The
game tried it.
combination
It
gets
tried
the
it.
result.
I played a pass to the right wing, and it kept it straight forward at the end there, but I don't care. We've won the title. We've won the cup. Well, we haven't won the title yet, but full transparency, the next clip you're going to see is going to be recorded tomorrow, because I do not have the patience or this I just can't be arsed to play anymore this game today. Honestly, this game, I was in a good mood to play this game when I sit down to record it, but honestly, playing it has just ruined it, literally. But we'll win the Coppa Italia here. We're going to lift the mood up here real quick, and we're going to see the title celebrations. Usually I cut that middle part out, but if I just speak over it to just let you know. So when the part you see where we'll win the league title hopefully, and the Europa League title we'll record it tomorrow, because I'm just going to chill and probably go to sleep. But yeah, Pellegrini lists the Coppa Italia here, and finally this game is over. It's actually more therapeutic, can you imagine? Seeing this game, just seeing that night, like the game end was more therapeutic than you can imagine. But when the Coppa Italia, what you love to see it. Let's get into the next part of the video. Okay, so I've just done a quick math set on this just as before I started recording here, and as you can see, if we win this game, we actually are champions of the Serie A, because we go to 89 points, they will go to 85 points if they beat Fiorentina, and obviously you can't earn 4 points from a football match, so we obviously will be champions after we win this game. So let's get into this one against Genoa with the first team and become champions of Italy here, and then get into the Europa League final, because if we win this game we can just sim the game against Juventus with our second team. We don't really care. Keep the first team fresh for the game against Atletico Madrid in the Europa League final. Let's get into this one and hopefully beat Genoa here to become Serie A champions. That happened because it shouldn't have happened, and Nico should have barged past him. But Connor went in, headed clear by Ronaldo, then it comes to Pellegrini, who, okay, well, we're just going to go score. Go on, Pellegrini, the captain, to put us 1-0 up in this game and clinch the league title. There we go. As of right now, we're league champions with that goal. Pellegrini done well. Meslier someone at one end. Ronaldo heads it up and away, up to Pellegrini, who's just straight through. Literally poor defending on the counter there from the corner. And as of right now, we are Serie A champions, as I mentioned. And Pellegrini, the captain, a man who's going to lift the title after this game. He might have won it as. Okay, I thought. Okay, didn't see him there. Go on this game, but you know what I mean, they're going to make it 2-1 in a sec. And there's Crisante's there. The baller through to Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo to score here. Just there we go. Honestly, we're not doing the fanfare, we're not doing anything, we're just going to score. You know what I mean? Like, we're just out for business right here. You know what I mean? We're just doing the business, scoring goals, winning the game. Don't care about anything else that happens. And all we care about is winning this title. Oh no. Meslier, there we go. Tammy Abraham, not sure what he just did there, but that was incredible. Tammy Abraham now into Ronaldo to make it 3-1. There we go. And that skill from Tammy Abraham, you know, is absolutely incredible. I need to see that again, because that was next level from Tammy Abraham. That little just mid-air readjustment of the ball. We're not going to get to see it as usual on the replay, so we're going to have to do this. Have a look at it, but just watch this. Ball comes into him. It bounces up. He takes a touch up, and then he just flicks it to the left. Or to the right, sorry, and goes around the defender. That was incredible from Abraham. Not sure risky pass, but we got away with it. Ronaldo now. Into Abraham, yeah, here we go. The beginning and the end of this game. Yeah, do you know where you're getting put in a spliff? Honestly, like, that's what's going to happen in this game. Oh, I thought I was going to roll a pen there. I led in, and then somehow the ball's going past me there. There's an Ego save. Oh, that is not revving that pass, but sure. But sure.
stop him.
Not Ronaldo.
Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a
I mean, we're
great
Serie A champions, so it doesn't matter, but I'm hoping this Ronaldo injury here is just like a couple of days, and by the time the Europa League final comes around, it's completely fine. Because if he's injured for the Europa League final, it's going to be a huge loss and just a huge annoyance and just, you know, just stupid, bad game to do it. But we are Serie A champions, and I should be more just like, you know, happy about it, but just the way it's just, I don't know. It's just the stress you have to go through in a game against Genoa and Sassuolo to just win in the end, you know what I mean? Like, you can dominate a game, and it doesn't matter in this game, but we're Serie A champions. So we're just going to move on from that. We're Coppa Italia champions, we're Serie A champions, got one title left in Europa League. And I'm going to take another break in between recording that, probably a couple of hours, because I thought this was going to be a little bit of a chill, just fun little recording session, get it out in an hour or two, you know what I mean? Like, get the recording done, but it's turned out to be a couple, like, you know, be longer than I expected it to, but we are Serie A champions to see it, which means going into season 3, the only champion, or the only title we need to win if we win the Europa League is the Champions League, or is it also Series 3, season 2? But Pellegrini lifts the title, and you love to see it. Let's get into the Europa League final and hope Ronaldo isn't missing that game. And I just thought I'd show you this. Obviously, the result doesn't matter. If we win, lose, or draw this game, we'll win the title, so the result doesn't matter, as I just said. But we're going to swim this game here, and the result against Juventus away from home is a 3-2 loss, but who cares? We've won the title. Let's get into the Europa League final and hopefully win that title. Okay, so I'm actually just going to play this Europa League final straight after that game against Genoa, because, well, I mean, usually the bigger teams are easier to beat, you know what I mean? It's just how this game works for some reason. But as you can see, they've made some interesting stuff. It's got European Simba, who's obviously just joined Arsenal. Pau Torres has just joined Aston Villa. And then Arsenal defending Gabriel. Let's get into this one up against Atletico Madrid in the Europa League final and hopefully win this title unlike Roma couldn't do this season. Bring the ball out wide, so I'm not sure why my other centre-back's coming over, but you know. Guess if you want to leave just a massive gap in the centre, we can do. Good save there from Messi. Ball to Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo now. Take one from range. Abraham. Hit that. Oh, saved by Black. Oh, it's going to happen though, isn't it? Because they're just getting the ball every single time. Good save Messi once again. Ronaldo into the... What was that? Oh, it's defended it. Okay. Yes, if that was a shot, then... What? Didn't even touch him. Oh, knew it. Man, knew they're going to score eventually. How? Okay, Messi could have caught that. 100% could have caught that.
Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, I don't think they've been at it today, but maybe, just maybe, that great...
Zalewski now make a good run here. Zalewski, that's actually to Ronaldo in the end. Ronaldo hits it, Ronaldo scores. A classic sight. Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a big goal. And it's so annoying just a celebration instead of the Sue. Why is this a trademark celebration in the game when you press X? It doesn't make any sense. But we're going to bring on Daka and El Shaarawy in a second, just to add some fresh legs into this game and make a difference, because Abraham isn't doing much, and neither is Spinazzola. I need something big from El Shaarawy and Daka in this game. They need to prove they should have been brought on. And here's passing Daka. Passing Daka to instantly get himself a goal here. Passing Daka to make it 2-1 in the Europa League final. Passing Daka. What a moment for the Zambian. He's had a great season for us as a super sub off the bench, and in the Europa League final, for the injured Tammy Abraham, he comes on and scores a goal instantly to make it 2-1 here. Things you'll have to see. Wants to select the pie, hits it, and Meslier saves it. Oh. There we go, Zalewski. Daka now to Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Oh, the layoff is incredible from Ronaldo once again. And Zalewski, Trivella. Jano Blackku. Zalewski. Come after the hour, come after the man. Ronaldo scored and Zalewski scored. And Daka scored, obviously, but Zalewski incredible layoff there from Ronaldo once again. And then the Trivela here is up and over Oblak. And Trivela all season long hasn't been the greatest, but well, when he's shooting anyway, Trivela crosses have been great. But Oblak, what are you doing there, lad? You probably could save that. Got a free kick in this position once again. Doherty off for Ronaldo. Not sure why he's been why he's been on the pitch this whole game. I'm not sure why it's this position you make either. This position. You know what, Ronaldo? Let's score. For all time's sake, let's score. You know, sometimes this game is so predictable. What did I say? Against the big teams, the greatest players in the game, you know, that's of Osimhen, Griezmann, Depay, Jan Oblak, you win 4-1. No stress, just calm, and, you know, it's a great game. But when you play against a team that's bottom of the table with a 68 rated goalkeeper and a 67 rated striker, you end up conceding 5 goals and then scoring like 80. But you know what I mean? And we are Europa League champions. Ronaldo, hat-trick. Was that yeah, it's Ronaldo hat-trick in the Europa League final. Love to see it. Tammy Abraham's injury obviously not great, but, you know, Daka came on and made the difference in the end. No, it ain't. It's 2 goals for Ronaldo, sorry. I thought it was a hat-trick for a second, but the Europa League champions won the treble in the first season, the Serie A, the Coppa Italia, and the Europa League. Obviously, next season we're going to go for the Serie A, the Coppa Italia. I believe there's an Italian Super Cup as well. We're going to be in next season as well because we won the trophy, we won the league, and then also the Champions League. Messi joins us this season 2. Where does he go into the team? That's the question. That can we got Dybala right when we got Zalewski. I don't know where Messi goes, honestly. Like, I think he kind of has to go. Maybe Zalewski goes left wing, and Messi goes right wing. I think that's what needs to happen. But Zalewski, the man, he should be captain in this team after that performance. Honestly, he's been great in this episode. And Pellegrini lifts his first trophy this episode, and this time it's the Europa League trophy. Something he couldn't lift this season in real life, but this season in this career mode, he's done so. Things you love to see.
The players are making the most of this. It's been a great competition for them.
Okay, well, end of the season here. Just going to quickly talk about the team and what I mentioned at the end of that game. Zalewski is going to be moved to the left mid position. He's going to obviously play there for us next season. Because Spinazzola just doesn't do much. He'll go to the bench instead of Celik, and then obviously Smalling drops for Tuta, and that is that. And then Messi will go here. Hopefully Messi will perform well there. Obviously not the most defensive player, Lionel Messi. That could be an issue for us, but I feel like it'll be alright. And then we can obviously just play Matt Cow if we need to and drop Dybala to the... I don't want to drop Dybala. It's just awkward bringing in Messi as well with the team, because I don't feel like dropping Zalewski. He's been great. And yeah, well, we'll just think about it. And honestly, I think maybe we could play Messi at left wing, because Ndika does well defensively on his own. But then obviously Mancini has Cristante. And we'll figure it out next season. But we're going to show how the team has performed this season in terms of the most goals for players and the most assists. We go to the squad hub here and show you the performances. I see Tammy Abraham 29 and 16 in all competitions. Sabata with 28 and 22. That is what? 50 goal involvements in 35 games in Dybala. And that is insane. Ronaldo with 18 and 6 in 12 games. Incredible from him. Daka with 18 and 2. Bruno, our homegrown talent, doing great on the second team. El Shaarawy's been pretty good. So let's go with 15 assists. Shows why we shouldn't drop him. Atwell, when he played in the first team, was doing absolutely incredible. Need to see more of him next season. As you can see, Spinazzola. Honestly, I mean, I feel like we keep him. Is a good player to have, but you know, I mean, like, he doesn't really have an impact on the game whatsoever. He kind of just lets me down most of the time. And Shirky, we need to see more from him next season. But Pellegrini, you know, I thought he did better than that. Only 3 or 4. But, you know, I mean, it's a centre mid. Don't really expect much from him, but. One transfer we need to talk about is our CDM position, because Cristante is good, but going into the Champions League, do we need to improve that position? And on the list, we've got Ruben Neves. We could bring him back from the Saudi Arabian League to Roma. Obviously a player that I haven't used in this career mode. Obviously quite a good player, similar to Cristante in a way. I believe is actually the same height as Cristante. Not too sure. It might be 1 inch taller, but I'm not too sure. But obviously a very good long shot taker. A very good passer of the ball as well, good midfielder all around. And then we have Boubacar Kamara, who I believe was linked in the comments as well, as a player we could bring in from Aston Villa. Obviously very good talent himself here, 23 years of age at this point, a bit of a taller player, more of a kind of natural defensive mid, similar to this man, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. This guy's just a physical beast, you know what I mean? This guy just gets in your face, is just there, and bullies you off the ball, similar to this man, João Palhinha. If it weren't like an actual out-and-out CDM, I feel Palhinha's the man, because you saw what he can do in the Premier League this season for Fulham. He's been a great player for a couple of years over in Portugal and proved what he can do in England this season. And yeah, he could be a great player for us to use. So let me know out of these 4 options what we do. We could go with Palhinha and Højbjerg for the just natural physical CDM option. Obviously, the likes of Kamara still is a physical CDM, but at 78 strength compared to 82 and 18-9 there. Then Ruben Neves is more of a actual midfielder instead of a CDM, but you know, he's a decent option. And any other transfers we have here that I could make, not really anything here that I feel like we need to do. I mean, Bentancur is another option for CDM. That's the player that I had listed here that I forgot to show you. Obviously, he can actually play his CDM, and I feel like he could be quite good as well. Obviously, he used to play in the Serie A, if I remember correctly. Mikel Merino could be another option as well. The Spaniard, currently at Chelsea in this career mode. Obviously, another can play CDM, but not the most versed CDM, but he can play there. Then other transfers we can make. Obviously, Messi joining us next season. Nothing really there, so it's out of, you know, Merino, maybe it's out of Bentancur, Palhinha, Højbjerg, Kamara, and Neves at the CDM position to replace Cristante, because Cristante is good, but I feel like we need more. You know what I mean? I feel like we just need more from him, or we need more from that position anyway. And I saw in the comments below we should replace Meslier, but I actually saw in that Europa League final and in this episode in general, I imagine he's been absolutely incredible for us. Like, he's just literally came in, replaced like Lloris pretty quickly. I thought he'd be in the second team for a lot longer than he was, but he's came in and just taken over, and it's been great. So I'll see you guys in season 2. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. And let me know who we should bring in for the CDM position, who we should buy for the second team to replace Chris Smalling in the second team, because obviously he's going down in overall, so we need to replace him. And who should replace Rick Karsdorp, because we are going to sell him next season. So who should we buy to be the backup right mid, / right wing back, / right wing, whatever you want it to be. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.